What's going on, Fire Nation? It's your boy Rico here along with my little big cousin G-Baby and our boy Raul, the Zookeeper, and we are the Friendly Fire Podcast, the hottest podcast on either side of the Mississippi. Episode 53, baby.
53, a number.
Just a number. Happy Father's Day. Happy Juneteenth to all the black fathers out there.
Oh. That's it.
That's
End of
it.
statement.
Yes, end of statement. How y'all doing today? Wellness check.
Doing good. We're actually podding pretty early today.
Yes. Look at the sun is out.
The sun
is out.
We just woke up.
Facts, fresh, rejuvenated.
Man, oh man. Zoo, talk to me. How you feeling, man?
I'm good. I'm here.
Alive and hydrated.
Very, very hydrated. That was Friday night. Was a rough night.
Where'd you go?
My family's house, my aunt's house. My uncle and my godmother are here from Mexico.
Okay.
Well, and my uncle he leaves back to Mexico today. My godmother's here for like the rest of the month.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so we just threw a little party.
Little shindig.
Yeah, because that's the first. Well, last time they were here maybe it was like 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's been a little while.
Okay.
But yeah, and then people started busting out the Henny, the tequila, and the mistakes are being made.
Couldn't turn it down.
Couldn't turn it down.
Actually, I'll be vulnerable. I have to take my car to wash right now because
You threw up in the car?
in the car.
Oh,
It's on the
man.
passenger
You gotta
side,
hold your
though.
liquor, my
Go
boy.
It's on the passenger side.
Oh,
Held it
man,
as long
oh,
as he
man.
could.
He tried. He tried.
No, yeah, I did hold it as long as I could, but
Man.
alas, it's a 40-minute because they stay all the way in Romeoville, so it's like
Ooh,
a 40-minute
that's a
drive,
drive.
bro.
It was a journey.
I was trying to make it, but I couldn't.
Gotta let it rip. You ain't the
I'm-
only one thrown up in the car before.
It happens. It happens.
We're
All
good.
right. But we have a pretty lighthearted, pretty easy episode to go by today. We're gonna start off with the latest news, Mr. Aubrey Graham.
Question of the day first.
Oh, my bad. You right. I forgot we had
You
one. Go
had
ahead.
one.
Well, actually, I found another one because the other one's the original.
We got a bunch of questions.
Oh,
Let's get it.
both.
Let's get it.
Mas preguntas.
We're awake.
Yeah.
Duolingo working.
Let's go. Shout out Duolingo.
So
Sponsor
the
the
first
pod.
question of the day that we had that I just found, it was if your favorite rapper flew out your girl, is she still your girl? Or some variation of that.
No. It was if your
he
favorite
still your
rapper.
favorite
Is he
rapper?
still your favorite
Oh
rapper?
yeah. You still if your favorite rapper flew your girl out, are you still listening to him or not?
Nah, I can't do
It's
it.
gonna be hard. No,
I can't. It's
I
gotta.
mean,
It
yeah.
no.
If it's a newer cat, then I'm like, whatever. Nah. But like,
Nah.
Dang, it's Nasir Jones.
Man,
I mean,
look,
the
look.
streets is illmatic. What am I gonna say?
I don't know, man. I don't know. J. Cole, he actually had a bar like that. It was on the Miguel song. He was like, I don't want to interfere, especially he's a fan. He'll probably never want to hear my song again. I need every single sound scan. Like, he need all of that. So don't know. My favorite artist, don't do that. Leave mine alone. Mind your business.
But then again, it's like, hey, you can't take my girl. You can only take my hoe.
This is fair.
That is fair.
But if I didn't know she was a hoe at the time, and
Well,
she,
then you found out.
yeah,
So
now my feelings hurt.
well, you feeling
Now
good.
every time I listen to a song by you, now I got to think about the
Well,
fact.
yeah, you got to deal with them problems.
Yeah, come on, nah, I couldn't do it. I could if Kanye took your girl, you still listening?
Because you just got to think how you win in that situation.
Nah, Kanye has a line like that too. He's like, if I ask your girl to take out, you tell her to go with me or something like that. It's on Yikes. I can look it up real quick.
Because you don't look at how of a bad a decision that is. Because you're taking a chance he's going to do this out of spite for me. But you messed up a happy home, so you can never come back. So you better hope you the one for him. Or you done blew it. You see what I'm saying? You can flip that. Yeah, my feelings going to be hurt, but your life going to be hurt. I can cry. You can cry all you want in that Vidoc. Cry all you want, girl. I ain't giving you
He
shit.
says, ask your girl right now. Look, you had a shy yay, you drop everything.
For
That's
that
what
one
I'm telling my
night,
girl.
or that 1 week, you do it.
I don't know,
And
man.
that be that. I mean,
Fire Nation, let us know if your favorite rapper
That's a
flew your
tough one.
if your favorite rapper flew your girl, or for ladies, if your favorite female artist flew your guy out, is that still your favorite artist? Talk to
they
us.
probably won't be the favorite.
I don't know, man.
I probably won't go to him as easy. It'll be more skips. But like I said, the
Hey,
streets
bro,
is
bro, gotta-
illmatic. The
you got-
streets is illmatic, G. It ain't no fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, what I'm gonna say to Snoop? You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
This nigga's my mentor. You know what I'm
You
saying?
can't listen to Doggy Style the same no more.
Nope. Dr. Dre, Snoop told you in '94.
Damn. Then she's over here like, I smoked the blunt with Snoop.
It's over with because she probably died for a little bit.
Probably.
She smoked the
I
blunt
think
with
I
Snoop.
saw a time loop of him on Instagram for in 3 hours. He smoked 7,000 joints or something. It was a crazy time loop. He was just
He got a professional blunt roller.
Yeah, that's great. You would have to.
Yeah, he said the dude or girl is due for a raise. Especially
Snoop wouldn't be able to write no more. The arthritis he would have, all of that. Over 30 years? Come on.
Yeah, after 30, my thing is a lot of that got to come off the dome because there's
it has to at this point.
Yeah.
You're like, damn, what else can you talk about?
That's a very good question. Oh, it actually brought up we had a slight debate, and I think it just came out of misunderstanding my point of view. But there was an artist who I enjoy. Her name is Brittany Carter. She went on Twitter and she said that if you need drugs to enhance. I think she said to enhance.
I do remember this.
If you need drugs to enhance your No, you don't need drugs to enhance your creativity. You can make just as much good music sober, if not better. Yeah, and people had
see side by once.
I don't know. People had some real like hard feelings against that. A lot of people was like, how dare you say what I can be creative with and whatnot. And the way I understood it, and this is me, I personally feel like if you don't think you can be creative unless you're on whatever enhancement, then are you really that creative? If you need something to unlock that, if you feel like I can't write this 16-bar verse if I'm not high out of my mind, how creative can you really be? That was my thing. I'm not saying that. I'm not even going to sit here and lie like drugs don't enhance. I'm not going to sit here and do that. Yeah. I'm not Mr. Holy Roller. I'm not dumb. I understand that. Yeah. But if your whole thing is I can't write unless I get drunk or I do this or I'm off of this, are you really that creative?
But some artists don't even know if they can. Like Wiz Khalifa, ever since I first listened to him in 2009.
That's a good point.
He's been high as a kite, and I'm pretty sure he was high as a kite before that. So it's like, has he ever tried writing sober? Maybe he has. I don't know. I've never been in those rooms.
That's a good point.
But we've talked about Mr. Chancellor the rapper. He's clean as a whistle now.
He's sliding back a little bit. That track with Joey Badass was pretty good.
Struggling. I don't know. Joey might have ghostwritten a little. I don't know. But same thing with Eminem. We've said it. I mean, he can still rap insane. But
the content and the feeling isn't there.
Flow is a little different. I don't know.
But you know what it is? It's like a form of judgment when you say it because
you think so?
Because it's like you're not. This person is not creative. So let me get this right. So you to be a rapper, you have to have some sort of creativity.
Yes.
And you like people are acting, not you personally, but you act like, oh, when I do the drugs, it just automatically comes to the sin, this, that, and the other. And it doesn't have to be that. Yeah. But in a lot of cases, it's like, all right, I'm just finna write bars. But then it's like, let me relax. It's not to enhance. It's going to put you in a different mind
It's going to focus you in.
Because you look at you're right. Cause
look at us, for example. Like, when folks start drinking at a party, folks start smoking, everybody busts out a free. Everybody got a 16 when they drunk or high.
You see what I'm saying?
At any party.
And it's just like, it might be a way of focusing it. Like, there's not a problem with using drugs. It's the abuse is the problem. If you look at Mac Miller, his first album, Kids, he was high. But then 2-3 albums later, it's like, oh, these are pills. It's still the same Mac, but he's in a different mindset because he's abusing a substance. Instead of taking a pill that might have caused you to relax at first, now you're dependent on it. Now it's an addiction. Now it's like, oh, the drug music is better because you're feeling more because you're addicted. You need it. But when you're just getting high, it's like, okay, I'm getting high and I'm going to make a track. I'm going to make a party record. I'm going to do this. That's fine. But when I'm going to get high and make a record, then I'm going to get high. Then I'm going to get high and make a record. Then I'm going to get high. Then it's like, I'm going to write. Then I'm going to get high. Then I'm going to get high. Then I'm going to get high. Then I'm going to write. Then you're like, wait a minute. Like, you getting high more than you writing. And then it's like, now here comes the drug talk. Like, I need it. You know, you're trying to take it away from me and I need it. It's like, you don't never listen to what a junkie got to say. You're going to be all type of mother effers and this, that, and the other today.
Yeah.
But if I give you this $20 after you've said all that,
you're going to kill somebody for me.
I'm your favorite person in the world. You died for me right now. You never listen to what a junkie got to say. And that's what you're hearing on music. You're hearing people cry out, oh, I need it. And it's like, yeah, you do need it to keep making this type of music. But you don't need it to make that type of music.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
And that's when it becomes difficult when like artists switch up, like with Future. Future used to be on lean, on all the Percocets, all like Molly, all that good stuff. And his music was fire. And then we learned that he doesn't do that anymore. And I don't know if it's just maybe like a placebo effect where people know he doesn't do it anymore and whatnot. But like this latest album,
Yeah.
The only song that I hear out is the one with Drake and the one with Kanye.
I think that does have something to do with it because I don't know what made him like reveal that he's like because at the time he was like, I've been sober for like 4 or 5 years, or I ain't been on those drugs specifically for like 4 or 5 years. So it's like, are you faking the funk? But then it's like at the same time, nobody says nothing about gangster rappers who still rapping about being a gangster when they 45 years old. You feel me?
You know what it is? It's the Eminem syndrome. I don't want to mess you.
Go ahead.
I don't want to interrupt you. But it's like you listen to Marshall Mathers LP, Eminem show, Encore. You listen to everything drug related.
But see, was he on drugs early on? I thought he was on drugs when Encore hit.
No, he was on drugs.
Nah,
it got bad when Encore.
Okay.
If you look at Up in Smoke Tour, that man's red in the face. He's high as a guy. He can barely open his eyes.
All right, continue.
But no, so it's like you're getting all this drug abuse, all this woman beating this, rape, this, that, and the other. You're getting all that. And pardon the explicit.
Yeah.
But then he stops doing the drugs, gives you Recovery. You're like, okay, that's a good album with him sober. Then you get Relapse. And you're like, or not Relapse, but what was the one after?
The Marshall Mathers LP 2, I think.
Then it's like you're still trying to be in this angry, my stepfather, this, that, and the other. And it's like you're doing the same thing you did back then.
You can't be there anymore.
You can't be there no more. So stop going to it.
Should he have just stayed in that recovery?
He should have stayed in that recovery.
That's what I'm saying. I think people would have still enjoyed his recovery pocket, that recovery in that Bad Meets Evil pocket. I feel like he could have stayed in that and it would have been fine.
Because he's at the point where had he just went with that, I'm a positive guy now, when you hear Slim Shady's dropping a damn rap album, it's like, we ain't heard Shady rapping, I don't know when. Not he's dropping another one, and it's like, damn, this third one this year. It's not you're oversaturated, But had you heard Recovery, and then 5-6 years later heard Kamikaze, you'd have been, oh shit, him still got it. Yeah. But you heard all this BS in between, and you're like, damn, you force feeding us all these you rapped too much. You unit radioed yourself.
True.
That's a good point. That's definitely a good point of view with a lot of stuff going on with him.
And it's like a lot of things when people like to say, like the Motown people with the Marvin Gayes in the Parliament, it was cool because, like I said, the formula. You was going in the studio, get high, make great music. Go perform, get high. Then you was getting high, not making music. Then when you making music, it sounds terrible. It's like, yeah, we're done. It's like, you can't abuse it. You can use it, DMX. Didn't nobody really know. And then it comes out and you're like, but you didn't know until you knew. Yeah. You see what I'm saying?
And then all of a sudden, that makes sense.
Because as long as you're affording your habit and you don't look bad, DMX ain't never looked like, damn, he's on drugs bad. I mean, while he was rapping.
True.
You know
he was always in shape.
He was always in shape. Yeah. Marvin Gaye was towards the end, you're like, okay, now looks like he's getting high. But if you can keep up your appearance, you can't tell nobody nothing.
True.
If a crackhead ain't asking you for money and look clean, you can't tell him to stop. He ain't bothering you.
True.
And if he's making fire music, hey, more power to him.
Very true. Very true. All right, so continuing with music, Drake.
I got the other question of the day.
I forgot you had that. Okay, go ahead.
We're back to back for all those times I missed. So this one was it was a podcast on Twitter. I mean on TikTok.
Yes.
And the male on the podcast posed a question to the ladies on the pod. Let's try to get some ladies on this pod. But he basically asked, do girls hate when their man hugs their homegirls? Like either his homegirls or her homegirls. And I had told Rico when I went to Mexico City, because I grew up here. So I do all the customs from here, which is like, side hug. If she's a really good friend, then you give her the double hug. Maybe you give her the kiss on the cheek, but that's like your best friend or whatever. But otherwise, it's just keep it cute, quick to simple, because then your girl's like gonna fight you or whatever. She's gonna bring it up for months on end.
Yeah, like, my dog.
I've done that. That literally happened last week.
I be dapping women a lot now.
I was at a cookout and my homeboy had his girl there. And I hadn't seen her since forever, so I didn't know. And she went for the hug, I went for the dap. I was weird. We were just like,
it's always better to go neutral. Because it looks better in the man's eyes.
Absolutely. I would rather look awkward going for the dap than looking awkward going for the hug. Then you look thirsty.
Because now you flipped it. Because now you be like, damn, why you trying to hug up on my man? You know what I'm saying? Now you double, bam. Now I done flipped it on you.
Now it's her fault.
Top Gun. You know what I'm saying? Ring man of the year.
No, because was funny because obviously that happened with her, and then when my other homie's girl was there, and then she saw that super awkward thing happen to me, and then she saw me, and she's like, we'll just say hi. Because we didn't want that awkward thing to happen too. Because I was like,
let's not continue to cycle.
I was like, I don't know y'all like I know y'all, but I don't know y'all like that.
It be like that.
I know you through my man's type thing.
Yeah.
I don't know you. It's different if like you know each other
before,
and then it's like, oh, they got together or whatever. She's still like my homegirl or whatever. But nah, it's different. So it was awkward. It was a funny thing. So I had brought up that to Rico because like I said, I went to Mexico City, and over there, even if you're just friends, even if you're just strangers, when you hug and kiss on the cheek for everyone, guys and girls. Well, usually guys and guys don't do that, but you know the girls do it to the girls and the girls do it with the guys. They it's the hugging cheek. So when I went first there a month ago, it was a little awkward the first interaction. And I was like, oh, okay, I got this down packed.
Yeah.
And yeah, because I remember I told him, my mom asked me one time, it was a couple years ago. She's like, hey, do you like, she just brought it up randomly. She's like, do you like hug and kiss like your friends, like your women friends? And I was like, no, we just side hug and on this like really really good friend or whatever. And she's like, you guys are so dry here in America. Yeah. She's like, you guys are so dry.
Sex.
It's so dry. Like it's just this night. You guys aren't making out or anything. It's just a hug in the cheek, and it's one of those. But I asked Rico and G-Baby the same thing. And Rico's like, I salute from afar.
Yeah, man. I do sign language, my dog. No, but when I went to Morton College, which is in Cicero, Illinois, for those who don't know, it's a large Latino community. I was playing sports. So I was around the baseball players, the volleyball players a lot, and they were all for the most part Hispanic. That's how, boom, like without even a second thought. And I was like, oh, okay, I understand now that it is a cultural thing. Me personally, like you said, it depends on the level of friendship. 9 times out of 10, I'm a side hugger or I'm a handshaker, especially if I'm like, it's either I ain't seen you in a minute, and we weren't that close to begin with since I last seen you, or like we just meeting. But yeah, it's one of those things. It all depends on the level of friendship with you and the girl, and then obviously you and the guy. If it's my man's girl, like I'm a side hugger. It's just out of respect. It's just like, hey, I ain't want to, cause ain't nothing worse than going for like a chest hug or whatever, and like say she got a book bag on. So now it's like, and you habitually go, now it look weird. Why you going low on the hug? It's like, no, I'm not even trying to get on nothing like that. But I can't put my arms underneath the book bag, because then that look weird too.
Yeah. First off, approaching somebody for a full-on chest hug is just mad nasty anyway. Because you're going to be like, yo, man, this is my girl. What? That's awkward.
No. I'm talking about like on some like
dirty man.
Like, yeah, depending on the level of
no,
closeness.
I don't care who. You don't be like, yo, man, this is my girl. What? You don't.
True.
I don't care how tight y'all don't. That's on an exit. You how's it going?
Oh no, yeah.
But it's like, all right, I'll see you
greetings,
later.
nah, probably not.
But then if she go for the full, you better already be in that half.
Yeah.
So then you can, she went.
Readjust.
I can just, okay, he saw it, it's cool. She saw it, it was cool, that I was neutral.
Yes.
You always want to be neutral. You never want to be the aggressor.
Men, you always want to be neutral.
But it's also crazy, like a double standard, because like obviously, like I said, like you said, in this situation, it's like her friends. Like her homegirls, so you do that awkward thing, or your homie's girlfriend, you do that awkward thing. But I've seen plenty of times with her and her homeboys. It's like we've seen the memes, we've seen the Drewski videos, where it's like they pick you up, they twirl you around, all that good stuff. It's like, oh, that's just like with my brother. And it's like, I never seen you hug your brother like that.
Yeah, I ain't gonna, like, I know your brother. I know your blood brother. You don't like him like that.
If one of your friends take you off your feet, he can take you home. You fucking get out of here. What you talking about?
Stop that. Stop the toxicity.
Don't ever put me in a situation. I got a picture I'm gonna hang up. It's a little frog with a pistol. Don't ever put me in a situation, because I'll leave. I'll leave.
So don't put your significant other in a situation. And fellas, always stay neutral. Don't put yourself in a situation to get a text. Hey, bro, my girl put the little uncomfortable. When you see, don't do that to yourself. It's not worth it.
Unless you're a Mexican.
Hey, how you doing? Quick flat. Hey.
What up?
Hey, how nice to see you.
If they approach, then it's like, okay, we gonna see what we can get.
And then you're like, oh, you see this? You see it? She's walking towards me.
Make eye contact with. Hey, look. Hey, you see this? We good. But that's a great question, because I feel like it's never gonna be solved, because everybody gonna feel different ways about, this is just how we do it. All right, you gonna be doing it by yourself.
That's not how me and her do it. If that's how she do it, she can roll with you, because I'm out of here. Peace. Howdy 5,000.
Oh man, you okay?
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Okay, all right.
You know what, Rico? I meet the qualifications, but somehow I didn't get picked. You know what I'm saying? I meet all of them, but I don't know what went into that.
Oh man, I don't know
what goes into that.
That was great.
Shout out to Isaiah Thomas.
Great timing. All right, so for the third time I've tried to bring this up. I kept forgetting we had questions the other day. That's my bad. Drake released an album that was released to many mixed reviews. It's weird. I've seen a lot of artists, minus myself, because I wasn't a huge fan of it, but I've seen a lot of artists, rappers, singers, whatever, say they really enjoy it.
They want the feature.
Then I've seen a lot of people
begging for
maybe.
Royce the 5'9" posting Kanye every day. I was like, damn, I don't even post him that much.
Yes, you
Royce,
do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Stop it. This is where we stop.
Nah, but I post him on my story. Royce is posting him on this is like an actual post on his
Oh,
feed
it's staying up
with,
there.
with reels and stuff.
I didn't know that. Okay, all right.
Yeah,
but yeah, so Drake released basically a dance hall album that was kind of like a diet house music. And I saw it as him trying to be experimental. Everybody's allowed to do that at least once. I wasn't a huge fan of it. It was like maybe 1 or 2 songs. I was like, okay, this is cool. Wasn't my cup of tea. Some people saying Drake needs to go get his CDL. Some people saying this is a great experimental album. What did y'all personally? I know you hated it, so let's start with yeah.
Who would say such things? No, all right. So I came into this, I heard like super mega brand new release. Surprise album
with a terrible cover art, by the way.
Terrible.
I'm sorry, Drake. You got to stop with these cover arts, bro. I don't know who you've been going to through Canva or MySpace,
Made
but
you
got to do better, bro. Like you make too much. You make too much money to be making your cover art yourself. I'm sorry.
You look like the PowerPoint templates,
man.
Yeah. And then I saw the hype started building. I saw people like, oh, this is 9 months after CLB, and he had the pregnant lady,
and it was on Kendrick Lamar's birthday. Oh, is it some type of subliminal bliss? Yeah.
And then I was like, all right, I'm not listening to this. That was my friend. I was like, I'm not even gonna listen to it.
You said that from the jump. You wasn't gonna listen.
Good. But then the album released. I was at work, so I work overnight, and it's like 2 a.m. I go on break. I'm on Twitter.
They are trashing it,
killing it, and I was like, "Oh, I gotta hop in on this one." I had that album on repeat. I was like, "Let me get on my." And he just did. He did Cher, his best impersonation of Cher. That's basically what it was. And then
he didn't want to get a tattoo, didn't he?
Did he? I think he did have a Cher tattoo,
he
doesn't he? Or is there a Madonna tattoo? One of them. One of them ladies.
One of the Canadians, whoever was Canadian.
And I like 2 songs. I like Currents, and I like Massive. Pause. And I like those 2 songs, but other than that, it's like I thought, and I saw this the next day, but I thought it while I was listening to it. Like it was just like. Someone was like, I thought the intro was like 7 minutes long.
The intro was, it was
like 30 seconds. The song was like,
it flowed right in.
Well. I was on the 3rd song, and I thought it was still the first one.
He kept using the same beat pattern for a lot of them songs. So I didn't know when one started and one began.
Yeah, and if anything, if he should have tried House, he could have tried Chicago House, where it's a little.
He should have got a Chicago artist to do the Chicago House.
Hard beats, but I don't know. I didn't like it. And then he comes out and says like, "Oh, y'all just late. Y'all not on the wave yet." And then I saw people try to
defend it.
Because Kanye fans were like shitting on it, obviously, rightfully so. But then people were like, "Remember, people hated Yeezus, and now everybody loves."
Now this is true. Yeah. Folks hated Yeezus when it came out.
They did. That was the old folks. New wave.
That was us.
Nigga, that was us. That was us. I was in college. I remember niggas was like, "What did he just put out?"
I had just graduated high school.
What is this? I
thoroughly enjoyed.
Like I said this, and I'm gonna let G Baby get his opinion. I personally know for a fact that it's gonna do the numbers because a lot of these songs are very TikTok friendly. So I'm just waiting on the right people.
It's still a big drop though.
Do they hippie dances to it?
Yeah.
CLB he did 650K. I think this one was projected 200K. They already Akademiks is quick on the numbers. And
we're gonna talk about him also. Yeah, but all right, go ahead, G.
I mean, I heard it and I didn't think it was a bad album. Mm-hmm. Like I said, the dance stuff I actually kind of got down. I had in the background. Mm-hmm. It wasn't that bad. It wasn't nothing he said was real memorable off of it. But I feel like it's just nowadays all music is going towards that TikTok algorithm. Yes. You even have Vince Staples, and his album last year was really good. Mm-hmm. But it was like, okay, these are like TikTok beats.
Yeah, he
TikTok,
said
more like NBA TV beats.
He said he makes his albums with the thought of getting them put in movies and TV.
Yeah, because
that's what he goes into.
Because all you hear him is on NFL commercials, NBA commercials. You hear all his stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think that's just what Drake did. Is like you're gonna have a couple little lines here that people gonna use as Instagram captions.
Absolutely.
You're gonna have 2 or 3 bangers. and the rest is just gonna be playlist music. DJ is gonna freak the beats a little bit.
Yeah, you can put them on in the club. I'm not gonna be like, turn this shit off, 'cause you could dance to it. But it's like when you expect Drake, and then everyone was like, oh well, he's not a rapper, he's an artist like Doja Cat. He's
a pop star.
He is.
Like, he is a pop star.
So it's like you got to give him grace. But it's like if you're gonna jump into a genre, like switch genres, like jump into it. But don't try to do your singy, rappy, melodic shit.
You think he was too like kind of one foot in, one foot out?
Because he was trying to, I guess, appeal to both fan bases, and then I feel like neither fan base cared besides like his super fans.
Yeah. Like I was saying, because I'm never mad at an artist for deciding to be experimental, or be creative, or switch things up. But like you said, if you're gonna do it, you need a full send.
Yeah.
Like
we even said on COB that all his like albums, like you could play a song from a random album, but you won't know which album's from.
So it's kind of like
this one you could tell like, oh, this is from Honestly Nevermind, and Drake, honestly, never mind.
Yeah.
That was the go-to with Twitter
for sure. It definitely could have been. I personally believe it could have been better, but also I may give it another listen because. It's certain things they do grow on you throughout time, and then like if you just need something,
and
to
he
just
knows it's trash
in the background. You think so?
No, not trash, but he knows he could have done better. Obviously, the whole you guys aren't on it yet, you know, is obviously to save face. But literally, as soon as everyone trashed it the next day, he's like, "Oh wait, Scary Hours 3 is coming out." It's like, all right, so you basically told us, all right, I flopped on this one, I'm gonna give you all your rapidy
which he's allowed to do. That's how you know you got too many songs in the vault, when you can just all right, pull 12 out real quick.
You know what? What's the problem with Drake's last album, in my opinion?
CLB or this one?
Just the last few ones, because they've all kind of sounded fair enough. It's like he's never gone just straight into the major. Like if you look at it's like his album is, oh man, I'm gonna rap, but I'm minoring in pop. Then the next one, I'm gonna rap, but I'm a minor in some R&B. Or I'm gonna go rap, or I'm an R&B and minor in a little pop, or I'm a R&B and a little electronic. It's like rap if you gonna rap, nigga.
You want a full commit album?
Yeah, just pop if you gonna pop, and R&B if you gonna R&B, because you're doing these half-half and they're good, but they all sound the same. Yeah, because it's always gonna either be rap in this, rap in that, rap in that, because you haven't fully committed to the R&B, where you can't just go R&B and reggae, or you can't go R&B in this. You can't have the rap as your minor.
Yeah, I think
because that's when the albums be like, bro, you not rapping enough. It ain't for this. You ain't this. But then when you get to the rapping, you can't get to the R&B.
Now, as much as people like to crap on Kanye when he does his experimental stuff, the one thing I will say, in a slight defense to Aubrey, is that somebody tweeted, they was like, people always say that, like, not even like you said, but like they're tired of hearing the same thing, but then when he experiments, it's like, all right, go back to what you was doing. It's like, no, allow him to experiment, but at the same time, if you're going to experiment, like you said, full send one thing. Right. Just for a tape or something. I just want to see him.
Don't bail yourself out.
I just want to see him full send one thing. Like, if he going to rap, I want to hear him rap for 8 to 10 songs straight. Right. And maybe sing the hook if you want to, but I want to hear you rap. But if you're going to do R&B, you can do that too. Now, he's more than talented enough to diversify and do all of that. But like you said, I would like, if I'm being selfish, I would like to hear one thing Drake album. I want to hear you say, hey, I'm not singing a hook. I'm not doing that. I'm going to rap. Or I'm not going to rap a lick. I'm about to commit full blown to R&B.
If you give us a 12-track project and you rap on 8, you got, say, 2 singles, 1 for the ladies, and then you got the rest like dance. That's a good rap album. Because you got majority. You got 8 tracks where you just rapping. You got to have something for the ladies for the numbers. So take 2 songs. That's 10. 11 to be a single. And 12 would probably be something you dance to.
You think too many of his albums are like all the songs like an amalgam of different?
It's because it'll be like the intro and the outro, you'll be rapping. Maybe the first 2 you'll be rapping. Then you probably won't. It'll be feature. Then you'll probably get some Yeba's interlude. Then you'll get a little R&B hum singing thing. And then here comes the outro. And it's all kind of like jumbled in. But it's like, oh, you rapping at the beginning and the end. Yeah. So it's like,
and if you notice, everyone's favorite song, or at least the majority, was the one with 21 Savage, where they're rapping.
Yeah.
True.
And
it didn't fit with the album.
It
was so weird.
That's the one that you need to. Yeah. Oh, I'm still Drake now. I'm still don't get it twisted.
Yeah. But yeah, I put G Baby on the West Side Boogie's album. What did you think
also,
about it?
It was also a good vibe. I definitely have to listen to it again because I was, just at work and in traffic. But the beats seemed pretty good. It flowed very well.
At work. I was dying yesterday. I was not in the mood to.
I think you. I'll check it out. I think you'll like it. I honestly think Eminem struck gold when he signed Boogie. I think that was because that was one of.
That's his first good signing.
No, that's one of Eminem's, like, obviously besides his music, one of his critiques is that he doesn't help other artists, obviously outside of G Unit and 50 Cent. And like he tried with Slaughterhouse, that fell through. Yellow Wolf kind of fell through, and it's like Boogie is like that boy is like that. So I think if he really, I think he really, like, I don't know how he found him, but I think his connection with Boogie is definitely top notch. But I'm trending a little bit on TikTok, gentlemen. Just a smidge.
Screaming on that black woman?
No. Oh, per usual, by the way, y'all not going to see this till after Father's Day, but I surely hope none of our followers posted their mama talking about Happy Father's Day. Just because your mama was single, don't make her your father. That was your mother.
She has a day. It's called Mother's Day.
She has a day, okay? Father's Day needs to be dedicated to the fathers. But back to what I was saying. So director Guy Ritchie has been put on to do the live-action remake of the Hercules movie.
Okay, yeah.
So I ended up kind of going semi-viral the other day because I said, don't nothing else matter besides the music. I don't care who they cast to do anything. If the music ain't picked correctly, you can scrap the whole movie, throw it away. Right. Or if you try to get on some Mulan, we want to be as historically accurate, but the movie's going to be trash. Every time y'all try to appease and do the right thing, y'all could have did the right thing back in 1990.
But y'all didn't.
But y'all didn't. Y'all was like, Eddie Murphy, go ahead and play this dragon. Okay? So this is what niggas was looking forward to, and this is what we didn't get.
Yeah.
With the Hercules movie, if y'all fumble on these musics, just scrap the whole movie. We need some Southern Baptist trained gospel singers, okay? We need some ladies who got collard greens coming out of their vocal cords. We need some soul. I'm not
Patti
even
LaBelle.
See, I'm not against
and
that.
Her pie.
I'm not even basically. We need to feel that when we hear them sing. I'm thinking. Me personally, I'm thinking some like Jennifer Hudson.
They were saying Chloe Bailey on the timeline.
She would be decent. She would be decent.
She'd be the
Tamala Man.
She'd be the
I'm thinking. I'm just saying like a pool.
Like,
they'd all be fine being black women.
Yeah, don't be disrespectful.
The one that was showing mad skin in that Hercules movie.
Yeah, I don't have a specific one that I want to be except for Jennifer Hudson. I think she's the only one that for sure has to be a muse in my opinion because she already said a while ago she would like to be a muse. But my pool of of black women singers, I got like Jennifer Hudson, Jasmine Sullivan, Ari Lennox, Kelly Rowland. No.
Her.
She could probably no.
Meg Thee Stallion.
No. Shut up. I like Queen Latifah for it.
Queen Latifah would be dope.
Taraji P. Henson. Keke Palmer, Brandy.
Ari
Lennox for sure. Like I said,
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana would also be good.
I think she's like one of the most beautiful black women I've
and she's very underrated as an artist.
How many muses we gonna get?
No, I just got a pool. I got a pool. I got a pool. They can pick from that pool of women that I've submitted. I don't want to see Beyonce. I don't want to see Doja Cat. They said Lizzo. I don't get soul when I hear Lizzo.
No.
I get very Old Navy 25% off these polos. And this doesn't take away from her talent, but I don't feel collard greens.
She is very back to school commercial.
Thank you. Like that's what I'm saying. She's very, very pop. Like it's very appeasing to like the white people. And it's nothing on her. Get your money. Yeah. But I don't feel the muses when I hear her sing. That's why I didn't. Yeah. Everybody go, well, Lizzo has to be one. Lizzo does not have to be one. Tamala Man is sitting right there.
They just wanted her to be the
big black one. That's fine. I respect it. Tamala Man is right there.
Miss Jill Scott.
Thank you. That was the one I forgot. Jill Scott. Thank you. Who y'all want to see, Fire Nation? Who you want to see, J Baby?
Pretty much everybody you named
already. Yes, my brother.
I was saying they should scrap Hercules and just have a movie about how the muses get picked out. You know what I'm saying?
An American Idol.
Yeah, basically. What if it is like an American Idol like trial? Like Zeus is just Simon Cowell?
Like a Minority Pitch Perfect, but with like a Hercules theme.
Basically, yeah. That and people was raising hell on my TikTok. Somebody brought up Kelly Clarkson. I was like, no. And they was like, because I was like, this is what happened. So one lady, she commented, okay, hear me out. But Kelly Clarkson.
She was like, the Greeks were actually white, so
no,
they have to be white.
They brought that up too. But she was like, Kelly Clarkson, Jennifer Hudson, somebody else. And I was like, respectfully, nobody that's white. And she was like, why not? And I broke it down, and that ended up kind of taking off too. So I'm like, people need to understand there's a feeling that you get when you hear the music sing. That's a gospel choir. Right. I don't care what you say. Those are gospel singers. I know it was in vogue, which you also get in vogue again. I wouldn't be against that either. But you need to understand the feeling that you get hearing the music singing. You're not going to get it respectfully from Kelly Clarkson or anybody white.
But you know what? Disney always going to have something to say whenever you say black. Because they threw an uproar. I saw a white lady on Twitter say, "How dare you cast Chloe? Like there were no black mermaids."
Oh, Halle.
Like,
Yeah, Halle.
Like,
they got Halle, yeah.
I'm like, bitch, ain't no mermaids. What are you talking about? Are you talking about a black one? What are you talking about? You want to be racist?
I mean, I'm sure there was mad animal? When Brandy was Cinderella, so.
Absolutely. That's
what. Mad at a storybook princess.
Mind you, nobody... I watched Cinderella for like the first time a while ago, and nobody was like, there was none of the castings in regards to like the family dynamic made sense. You had Whoopi Goldberg, and I can't remember what the white dude's name is. They had an Asian son. Yeah. Like, okay, they just doing stuff.
Y'all just threw somebody in this movie.
They just threw everybody. And I was okay with that.
It's like we just focusing on the acting, I see.
Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Like, Whoopi Goldberg popped out. Okay, all right.
Yes, Jack Harlow. Brandy was Cinderella.
But yeah, man, you got to do the music right. You know what, Disney? If y'all see this with y'all, who knows? Y'all might. Y'all need to get me in that room because I know. If I get the hand waving, man, if I get the offering bucket passed around, that's how you know you got the right ones. All right, so hit me up.
Speaking of buckets, and then you mix Jack Harlow, how my brain works. Do you think it's racist that he has a KFC commercial or a meal at KFC?
No.
I feel like that's awkward. I'm just saying.
He's from Kentucky.
The Colonel's white.
The Colonel is white.
He looks like the Colonel.
He does. He got the little thing.
Yeah, I'm like, let me find out, young Colonel.
It's a white man, man.
Well, he definitely got a bag there, like the Norm Macdonald. Wow, this is the Colonel. He's definitely got a bag there. You throwing that white suit and tie, man.
I don't know why he ain't did it yet.
Man, you got a bag, bro. Holla at me, Jack.
Yeah, for sure.
He's getting carried around.
Facts. I still ain't forgot that.
We gonna let that one. We just gonna let that one just sit out there. Was there anything else we got? I know it's been pretty.
DJ Akademiks and Paul Walker.
So DJ Akademiks and DJ Akademiks.
A little bit of Paul Walker, but still.
God bless the dead.
God bless the dead.
DJ Akademiks, DJ Chipmunk, whatever y'all want to call him, Jerry, if you Erykah Badu. He had a clip of him, I guess from when he was like 19, come out basically saying that there's no real difference between a 21-year-old and a 17-year-old. And if there's a 17 that's in college, she's getting the penis. And it's just like, what are we doing here?
That's very blunt.
What are we doing here, Akad? Well, like what? You can't say stuff like that.
They're trying to make it okay. They're trying to normalize it. It seems like.
Well, he went on his stream. He tried to explain it. He's like, well, this was like 5 years ago. So remember, I was like 21 when I said this or something like that. And then second.
Still 17, bro.
Yeah, like that's still weird.
And then second, he's like, I'm not saying I've done it. I was explaining for like others who have and blah, blah, blah. So like,
you coming to defense of a 21-year-old smashing on a 17-year-old.
It was very bad. His explanation was terrible. He's like,
you can't explain that.
He's like,
definitely can't explain that
away.
away.
And like his other reasoning was that I guess he's like, this was out of context. My whole thing was like, if you're at a college party, you're assuming everyone is of age, so you're not carding just random girls. Like if you're gonna hook up with them,
that's not what that nigga said though. That's what got me. He didn't say that.
Okay, so he'd be like, he's trying to take that argument like, okay, if they in a 21 older bar. Yeah. Everybody in here should be 21 and older. But I'm not defending it at all.
But I'm saying like
that's I guess what he's.
Everybody knows college culture. Half the niggas in there ain't 21, and the bouncers don't check the women half the time because they want more women in the bars.
Exactly.
Like, come on, bro. When I ended up transferring my last year to go hoop, my teammates was like 18. And we got on some McLovin type stuff. They got like a license. I think it was one of them was from Hawaii. And I'm sitting there looking like, bro, and they got in no problem. And the girls, they just, okay. Like, come on, bro.
No, it's nasty. It's no way to defend it. But you would assume that in a 21 plus older club,
fair enough,
everybody should be in there.
You would hope.
You would hope that you don't have to card people, but nowadays you have to card everybody.
Card everybody
and
twice.
You still got to be suspicious.
And you got to definitely make sure you do the math now that 2000s babies are now legal. Like,
yeah, that's crazy.
Like, you got to really do the math on that.
We all saw Fresh Prince when Ashley was at the college party. She was still in high school.
That's your baby sister, man. But yeah, that leads, and we were talking about with Paul Walker. Basically, they keep bringing this up randomly, because I guess he's getting a posthumous Star Walk of Fame.
Yeah.
Situation. So obviously, you know, people can't never let just dead people stay dead. They brought up the fact, and they're not saying that they're in the wrong, but they brought up the fact that apparently he was in a relationship with a 16-year-old before he passed away. Yeah. I don't know how true that is, but the fact that it keeps circulating, there's got to be some type of truth to it.
That was a big thing when he.
And it was like a big thing. And my thing is this. Y'all niggas knew about it and let him still give you 6 movies? Like, nobody said nothing?
And y'all still cried.
Everybody cried. As soon as Wiz Khalifa song came on, you was like, Paul.
How many times I didn't see him at Highway Split?
Come on now. Like, I didn't find that out until after he passed away.
I didn't know the same thing.
But per usual.
Yeah, I didn't know till I shared that with you.
Per usual. Like we said before, y'all niggas had this information and you wait till something happens to dig dirt.
They did it with Kobe.
Like, don't do it. Don't do it now that it's gone.
If it was a problem, if it's a problem, then it don't say it was a problem then. It needs to be a problem. It needs to stay. It needs to have been a problem then.
Yeah.
If it wasn't that big of a deal then, why are you not bringing it up?
Because apparently that wasn't even his first 16-year. That was the second one.
So if he was on some serial crazy stuff like that, this should have been brought up.
But he was bringing us Fast and Furious, and he was bringing us a lot of damn money.
Niggas be crazy,
and
bro.
The women were fiending.
They were swooning over that blue-eyed boy. Like, oh man, niggas make me sick with that, bro. Like, I really be.
Crazy.
My thing is this, and it's not even. And I'm never gonna defend somebody who's doing that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But if it's known, if it is well known that some person is doing something scandalous and it's something that the masses would look down upon, but like you said, because we can't get no other bright-eyed blue-haired boy to do this. Now we gotta just ignore it. Yeah. But as soon as he dies, or as soon as he
y'all
gets
remember?
No, we don't. You never brought it up.
Never brought it up. You just now informing everybody.
Niggas be killing me with that, bro. What we supposed to do?
We gonna cancel them?
Yeah.
Man, come on now. Anyway. Y'all let it slide. Keep letting it slide. Don't be mad about it now.
Man,
it's the thing with everybody. Don't be mad about it now. Wasn't mad about it back then.
Don't bring it up now.
Nah.
All right. Last thing, to my knowledge, what else?
We got 2 things. Shout out the Golden State Warriors.
That's what I was gonna bring up. Yeah. So, what did y'all enjoy? I enjoyed the series for the most part.
Enjoyed it.
I worked every single game. So
really?
I didn't watch any.
That's crazy.
I didn't watch any of them.
Let's give our way too early. Who y'all got going? Obviously the Bulls. But if the Bulls didn't win, who would y'all have?
Because I've said it.
Signing Zach LaVine to a mega match.
Like Bill Simmons even agreed with me. He said if the Bulls would have got past Milwaukee, DeRozan holding up that finals.
You think so?
Yeah, we would have beat everybody in the East. If we'd have got past Milwaukee, we'd have beat them.
I agree.
We'd have beat them because we'd have had Boston.
I don't know if we would have beat the Warriors though.
We'd have beat Boston. We'd have got the Warriors.
I don't know if we would have had the Warriors, bro.
If we had a healthy Lonzo, we'd have got the Warriors.
That's the thing.
We'd have got the Warriors.
DeRozan ain't showing up with the 13 points.
Yeah. No, I'm serious. Because Milwaukee looked a little vulnerable.
I didn't realize it was gonna be that shaky against Boston like that, or whoever they played. Was it Boston or Miami? Miami.
Now the thing is, now all you got to do is, if you can bother Giannis, you got a shot. I mean, if you can make him work to get them buckets, you got a shot at beating them.
I think we're gonna see my way too early prediction. I think we're gonna see Warriors Bucks in the finals next year.
You think so? I don't think the Warriors can run this team back.
I think they can.
Because Middleton got hurt.
They still. You got to think Warriors still got Wiseman coming, and they still got to figure out what to do with Kuminga. These are 2 young studs that they can be the future.
They bought Malika Andrews courtside tickets for life.
Jordan, I hate that somebody said that Jordan Poole hoops like his hoes at the gym. Because that's all you exactly
see.
How he hoops.
They say either that or he hoops like it's a student faculty game.
Yeah, like he's trying to dunk on the science teacher. Like, relax, bro. He 5'6". Relax.
You got a 401k he's investing in right now. Leave that man alone.
Dunk on the principal. Relax, young man.
Now you're going to detention. Look what you did. But yeah, shout out. Football season is coming. Now I finally get to actually watch. I couldn't watch it all last year because of Amazon. Screw you, Amazon. And I am back and ready to watch some people do some amazing things on the football.
Run for his life for 16 games.
Yeah, I haven't been able to keep up with any of the drafts or nothing like that, but I'm excited. Obviously, you got what do you expect real quick from your boy?
What do you mean? What I expect?
What do you expect? Like in regards
MVP season again.
Another MVP?
Yeah, he's a walking MVP.
That's crazy to be a walking MVP. That's crazy.
It's just that now we got a top 5 defense. We got ranked number 2 at least on paper. They just got to show up and actually do things.
Come off that paper.
Our first draft pick was linebacker.
Okay.
Even though everybody wanted a wide receiver.
What you thinking?
Aaron Rodgers. God.
What's up? Do everything.
Y'all listen to me one day.
You're going to miss me when I'm gone. I keep trying to tell y'all.
Actually, our first 2 picks were defense. Yeah, our second
Really?
was lineman.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Both of them?
And they were first round picks too. Our second round, we did get a wide out though. So
He was finally, who is this?
Dude can't catch. Used to be a safety. You're like,
What you expecting from the football season, my boy?
Bears go probably 7-9. I would love to see them go 9-7, but that's very 8-8 to be fair. But I think we're gonna go negative this year.
Yeah, I mean they basically
We
started
don't
from
do
scratch.
anything.
I don't know what moves we've let the old heads kind of go and be great elsewhere. Respect to
We
them.
still don't have a line,
To my knowledge, we do not.
and we don't have anybody for Justin Fields to throw it to.
I mean, besides
Yeah.
Mooney.
That's one person.
I said besides him, I don't think.
Zion
Oh
Robinson's
no, Komet is good. Komet is a good tight end. He was splitting time with Jimmy
Yeah.
Graham. They kept giving every time he got to the red zone, they was like, all right, cool, move.
yeah.
Jimmy.
And then the announcers, Jimmy Graham played basketball in high school.
Like yes,
That was their
we
go-to.
know for the last 12 years he's played basketball in high school. Y'all can let it go.
Rebound people and go up there and get it.
It was basically just a box out. That's how we got
That's
it.
literally every TD he got.
Every time it was him, every time it was Tony Gonzalez. Well, they played basketball in high school. Like, all right.
That agility. I feel like
I remember the 49ers had that one running back for that 1 or 2 years. They're like, he played rugby in Australia, and
Yeah.
that's why he came over here.
He's just trucking everybody. He played like a year and a half.
It was like Miami LeBron. Oh, he was a tight end.
They kept bringing that up. I'm like, bro, let it go.
Like,
Seahawks should give him a tryout. I remember that.
he hasn't played football in 13 years.
Yeah. He took a picture of him dunking or something, and Tom Brady was like, man, you're looking good. And everybody was like, can we get Gronk and LeBron in the field together?
LeBron is his tight end. Oh my God, 7,000 touchdowns. He's gonna jump over everybody. Like, all right, nigga, get out of here.
Stop it. What was the second thing you had?
Zoo and them playing the artifacts.
Oh, yeah,
You wanna
talk
give
to
us a little
us,
history
yeah.
lesson?
Oh, I was gonna do a soft part, but whatever.
We
Basically,
here now.
these are Aztec
Sound
whistles.
check.
And
Aztec whistles?
yeah, so
Okay.
you blow them. Pause. Heavy pause. And they make the noise of said animals. So they have a bunch. I have the wolf and the jaguar. Is the one
Really?
I bought. But they have owls. They have like certain birds. They have eagles. And they have the death whistle, where it sounds like someone's literally getting slaughtered. So if you want, I could do it
How do
right
you
now.
even,
Is
like-
your mom awake?
Yeah, she's fine.
I ain't trying to wake anybody up in this house.
Yeah,
Wait, which
no,
one is
go
that
ahead.
one?
This is the wolf one.
Okay.
So I'll do it real quick.
Hey, that's
Hey,
cool.
that's tight.
That's tight. That's which one is that one?
That one's the wolf.
No, this one.
This one's a jaguar.
Oh, we gotta hear
'Cause
this.
that's the animal that Mexico.
You sound like Buster Rhymes.
Dungeons and Dragons. This is the jaguar right here.
All right, talk to us. Oh my God,
It basically does that.
That was crazy.
that's crazy, bro. I thought it was
And
a
it's
Power Rangers
insane.
episode or something for me.
I'm telling you.
That's Jungle Fury.
Oh man, that's tight. That was
It's
tight.
actually, I wanted to buy the death one, but I didn't.
Don't scare the children.
That one sounds like literally like if I do that either by the Forest Preserve and I do it there, like cops are scoring
Yeah.
the Forest
Oh my
Preserve.
God, he's killing Sydney.
That was insane.
Oh man, but you know how happy we are when we just out in the
Out
sun
in the
is
day,
out,
you know
bro.
what I'm
Oh
saying?
my
Getting all
God,
this melatonin and
Oh.
some vitamin D.
that was great.
Pause. Extreme pause.
Y'all niggas is crazy. Oh man, we're gonna call this episode pause.
Extreme pause.
Extreme pause. Just gonna call it. All right.
Heavy pause.
Heavy pause. But we thank y'all for tuning in to yet another exhilarating installment of the Friendly Fire Podcast. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, you can @ us, DM us at friendly_fire on IG and Friendly Fire on TikTok. Once again, friendly_fire on IG and Friendly Fire on TikTok. You also can email us at friendlyfire2021@gmail.com. Once again, friendlyfire2021@gmail.com. Artists, send your music, send your artwork. If we like the artwork, we'll purchase it and put it on the wall. If we like your music, it'll go on at the end of our podcast. Simple as that. We thank y'all for tuning in. On behalf of my boys, I am Rico, G-Baby, Zoo, Friendly Fire. Be blessed. Happy
Peace.
Juneteenth. Happy
Sure.
Father's Day.
Peace.